All right, so it looks like after a while we've got another content update, which is amazing. And I've had a brief glance through, and it looks like there are some really solid changes. First one, Balladin's class relic changed. This is amazing. Balladin was easily my least favorite class to play. Roundel was also it's also very annoying, but Balladin was definitely worse. I'm looking forward to seeing this out. Bunch of new achievements and an achievement viewer in the main menu. Good. Laser orb pierces through pegs and fires like a laser. It sounds pretty good, especially if it hits flying enemies. Piercing through pegs is, I mean, concentration is proven pretty good, and Ice Circle and Go for the Ice Circle, more so, are both solid. So I imagine this will be pretty good. Collidable damage, I think that'll be really good. If you can get healing, it's probably worth taking because rigged bombs are pretty good. Sharpening Bollock, it creates shield pegs and deals extra damage for each shield peg on the board. Now this one I think is massive because suddenly the number of orbs in the game that create shields is doubled. So trying to do the shield nonsense is much better, especially for like Peggle Intuition. I think it's really good for doing it. Refurbisher massively buffs pegs it hits but deals no damage. Unfortunately, I actually have I've seen a brief glance of what this orb looks like. It's the only orb I've really seen though, and it's 456 I think for dealing no damage. +4, +5, +6, which compared to Sword Orb is +1, +2, +3, but it is guaranteed to deal damage. This deals no damage is very different to 0, 0. Because 0, 0 can still hit upgraded pegs and get damage, but deals no damage but deals no damage. So its inability to actually gain benefits off of the orbs that it upgrades, especially compared to Sword Orb. Alright, Potion Bolt, multiple orb that splits into other slime applying orbs. I think this sounds really solid. Generally, slime applying orbs are pretty good. Well, I mean, the passive's good. Like, the orbs themselves aren't that good, but the slime effects are pretty good to be randomly doing. That's the thing. Um, yeah, so I'm looking forward to testing that one out, especially since we've now got a new one added to the pool, which I'll talk about. Sets a path when fired and makes the next orb multiple along that path. So what I think that sounds like is it's like semicircle where it'll spawn another shot going off to the right when you can shoot your main shot off to the left, which I think sounds interesting. Like if you can aim that at like a place where the first shot can hit a refresh, and then you leave those pegs up to get some bounces and go in a different direction. I think that sounds solid. Um, it might not. It just might not do anything though. That's the thing I'm worried about. Alleviation applies a new type of damage reduction slime. I think this is nuts. For two reasons. One, I don't think the orb actually really matters too much. I think the orb's probably going to be pretty solid. Uh, I mean, the buckle of orbs are generally pretty good, I'd say. They have a lot of damage mitigation. But the real big thing is Prime Slime is such a good passive. And it has one more good thing you can hit into the pool, which is just amazing. Alright. Leaves the rest for last, adds 10 refreshes but makes refreshing only reset 4 pegs. Obviously, this is a big deal. However, I think it is still insane. 10 refreshes, there are so many good effects you can get per refresh. Cookie and refresher course and one circle every time the board's refreshed 3 times, or Philosopher's Stone. Those are just the 4 that I can name right now. All of those would be insane with this. And yes, the refreshes only reset 4 pegs. That is very unfortunate. However, there are lots of ways you can force a lot of refreshes happening, and I just think it's going to be like a very good pick. I see now that it's a boss relic. It being a boss relic is 10 more refreshes. It's definitely one of the better boss relics. Frankly, it might even be one of the best still, despite being a boss relic. It's funny, it being a boss relic means it's like kind of easier to hit than normal, especially on Peggle Intuition. Right, new minus scenario with a special orb. Sounds excellent. I want to see what the special orb is because it sounds like it gets money. New investment opportunities with gambling. I'm interested to see what they do with it. I think gambling's the poker chip one, and the poker chip is good in a lot of situations, but it's also not. And if you don't have super boots, yeah. Brick peg physics rework to make power slides easier and more fun. It sounds good. I'm not sure exactly what it does, but it sounds good. Dragon peg board is now randomized each time. I think I'm going to like this a lot. The dragon peg board is what makes it strong. Well, I mean, yeah. But the fact that the dragon is so weak is, yeah. Treasure knows now navigate when there's only one path. Yes, I only found out this recently, but this is an excellent change. Offering gets buffed. I think it's probably still garbage, but I mean, I still do want to test it out. I think it has merit, but I'm not looking forward to it. Splatterorb Tools Company are now common. This is nice. It makes getting Spinventer easier, and I do think Spinventer is probably just the best character in the game. Although obviously my Crucible is not the highest. Like Peggle Intuition severely beats that out, but that's only because Peggle Intuition's been in the game for longer, so I had the chance to grind more Peggle Intuition Crucible. Yeah, but they're now common, which is good. Ballpeen Hammer and Fiery Furnace now at 4 bulk instead of 5. I think this is a fine change. The fact that it was 5 bulk before was very nice, and it was a very big number, but I feel like, 5-4 is not too much of a change. I think that these relics are generally stronger because of the fact that we got another orb that creates Brook Slimes. Shield Peg, sorry. Yeah, so I think it's going to be better. Weaponized Envy relic buff from dealing damage. I can't really exactly read what this does. I'm going to have to play with it to find out what it does. Weaponized Envy I think really needed the change, so I'm looking forward to checking what that's like. Gets me anything now swaps resistances into weaknesses. Now I really like this change because Ask Me Anything before was kind of solid. It was very good at... It was very solid at dealing with shield enemies, and that's basically was its only purpose. And so making it better, it's basically twice as effective, right? As the things that it's meant to be good into, sounds good. Duplication Station now works as a summoning circle, giving the first orb summoned extra multi-ball. Good. I didn't know this wasn't working. I don't think summoning circle needed the help. I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen a summoning circle nerf, by the way. But yep, that's cool. Seeing more stuff like this is always nice, just those small little interactions that matter. We also get the activated crit from Critical and Critical Ballers, which is nice because frankly I thought that would have worked before, but the fact that it didn't and it was fixed is nice. Spheric's Fate now can only summon 100 squirrels per run. I do not like this. I wasn't really a big fan of Spheric's Fate before. It was good in a lot of situations, but a lot of situations you don't want a token peg popping your pegs. And the fact that it can only summon 100 squirrels per run, so even on the good runs where you want Spheric's Fate, it's still kept at 100. And like these 100, they can be spent before you get to your level 3 boss fight. And then you can die to the level 3 boss fight because you literally have Haglin Satchel as your second boss passive and Spheric's Fate is the first. Like, I'm not sure you can really take Spheric's Fate as the first boss passive anymore. The fact that you're going to lose probably 40 squirrels in phase 2 and then it's 40 squirrels if you don't have anything that works extremely well there, and then if you have Matioska, who knows. New Prime Slime art, cool. New Assemble art, yep. New Run Summary screen, cool. Change the order of the Perfect Forger, cool, should be good. Mind Shade enemy now start one space closer. I think this is the 777 guys, and they really need the help, so I'm happy to see this. Bombs added to the regular Spider Battle and the bats moved back by 2 slots. I'm not sure exactly what this means, but I imagine that map was very annoying, especially if it was the phase 1 one, so I'm happy to see that. Bug fixes. Double damage slime now properly buffed. Yep. Sphere returned to Bedlam's pool. Unfortunate. I would have preferred that it stayed permanently out, but I'll accept it. Offering an attack now hits slime when boss while eaten, as it should. Fixed. Targeted an AoE attack, sometimes missing the Super Sapper boss when using an AoE. Oh, okay, good. I think I might have actually had that one. But that's cool. Visual Plugs, cool. Dragon's Inhale, yep. Crucible Wheel, yep. Fixed Orbs. Okay. Super Boost Flashing, yep. Brown Squirrel Spawned after Kinetic Meteorite. Oh, that's unfortunate. Fixed Peg Buff, text being cleared when during navigation. Oh, okay, that's cool. I did notice that for the one with the 3 big pegs and the dude with Intangible. I did notice it during that fight. Grubby Gloves giving extra Spinfection. I mean, that's unfortunate. Instigate Orb making orbs, yep. Stopped pegs. It's nice getting the extra healing, but I feel like you probably didn't need it at that point. Yep. Oboe now reduces health loss in the Evil Haglin event. Good. Well, I mean, that's 6 now. Yeah. Facing Orb should no longer skip the first enemy when traveling too fast. I had this happen, I didn't notice what was happening. It was a sphere, it just went straight through the first enemy and sniped back row pinger, which was great. Fixed bugs around the walking on pictures and sprinkling achievements, cool. And Roundel gets their hat back. Yep, so I'm really looking forward to playing the new Balladin. I think that's probably the most interesting thing in this patch. But I'm this new boss relic, we did lose one boss relic. I think that Spheric's Fate got much worse. But this new boss relic looks really interesting. I'm really looking forward to trying it. Alright, so we're just going to be doing some balladin gameplay. See what we can get. A starting round guard is pretty amazing. Bad cheese I would have also happily taken just because it's also reload nonsense, but round guard is just absolutely insane. We've even got a good map. Perfect shot. I do. And that was our sphere as well. Take it. Damn, I missed the coins that I was in. Right. Perfect. It was a bit more than what I was hoping for from that shot, frankly. I have health to work with because I have. Look at that shot. I've never taken a balance. Unfortunately, I have a pretty fast shot, so I don't think I will. But I do want to try a balance because that is a pretty strong effect. Yep, and now we've got this map. Right, 102, not bad. We're getting there. Oh, yikes, that was a bad shot. Wow, that was also a bad shot. Oh, hopefully we're setting up for this shot. Rather than having that extra bit of shield, it's kind of nice to stop this chip damage here. So we can now just detonate everything. I didn't mean to detonate that much. It works. We just want to straight take passive. Yep. I won't deal with any of the RNG. Okay, Adventure Shrine. That's a very solid this early on. Just making sure we finish off our maps. Get enough damage for stuff. If we're not versing slime. Okay, we're versing slime. But Adventure Shrine is very solid into mole. The slime it's solid, but it's not going to get anywhere near as much value as it would from mole. Who I think is just generally an easier boss as well. I missed the 3 coins on each roll, but they're not too easy to hit on the rolls either, so I'm kind of fine with that. 50, 45 cash, I guess. Take that. It's not the easiest. It is possible for this map, but we don't have anything that increases the number of hits we got. And judging by the that coin spread right there as well, we're probably not going to get the full passive. So we'll probably just be taking the remove. Very good, especially if we can get ambidextrous or anything to help us with cheese, including cheese itself. Lucky. Not the greatest. Okay. No, it looks like we do get the next remove as well. Sorry, the next passive. It's pretty good. Well, I was going to be happy to settle with the remove. You'll notice that I'm still trying to greed and get to these coins. Which works out. Gonna lose a bit of health. Ooh, Aliens Rock. Or I could just try and force bulk nonsense. I do like Aliens Rock sounds really strong with balance. Yeah, but I'll just take a Fiery Furnace. If I can hit the one thing, then that's sweet. And I'm playing balladin, so doing bulk stuff on balladin sounds nice. Looks like none of these orbs are interesting. Pressure is good. This is good. And then let's honestly just buy 9 of these, right? Like this is a small amount of healing, yeah. Yeah, let's buy 9. Alright, good. I like Philosopher's Stone. We've also got Refreshment. Yikes. These are not interesting at all. I would have enjoyed having a whatever the other passive was. I can't remember what it actually was, but it was better. Alright, we get the bomb though. Very solid. As long as we can avoid taking any ping damage on this map, that would be nice. Oh yeah, the heal 4. Would have been nice to be able to heal off the but yeah. Damn. Probably not going to be taking any actual damage, but we've lost the stone doing stuff there. Nice. 46 cash. Definitely not complaining. Okay. Alright, so I do not have aliens. Grab 4 max HP. I'll just do it. It like doesn't really change anything, but I can, so I did. Yep. So you definitely want like enhanced there or short fuse for that kind of thing. Alright, we're generating money. If we can start paying off Assault Totem, that would be neat. Because getting max health increase does help out. Alright, it was suffer the sling. But yeah, scaling money from this stuff is nice. If you had some kind of scaling or healing thing to go along with it, that would be nice as well. But yeah, we get a lot of cash that way. We max health increase, more health than we lost. And then we go into slime and we're just going like I think we'll just force it up. I guess these refreshes aren't in the greatest spots. They're probably still pretty fine. The refresh shield is pretty good. Oh, I missed. Alright, that's what I should be doing. Oops. I think that should just be fine. Let's get an actual hit here. So not even close, right? Nice. So that fight was definitely scarier than it needed to be. Yep. Let's just increase max HP by 4. Durable. Durable adventure line sounds pretty crazy, right? Like that sounds great. Sets up a lot of things. That's pretty solid. Okay, well, I'll stop just investing in that max health because it's definitely not fully necessary. And I also did not take deals full damage to resistances. Kind of unfortunate, but oh yeah, right. Fiery Furnace. Hopefully Fiery Furnace is gonna start helping out a bit in some of these fights. Be nice to get some value from it. Getting a bit of money, not much. Wait, what? Attack pierces one enemy. I'll have to double check what happened there because it looked like it only hit the ranged enemy. It went completely through this guy. Oh. I mean, they might have changed how it interacts. Or I might have just got it. It'll probably be in the patch notes that will never arrive. Yeah, we're pretty good into this fight. We can greed a bit. I like being able to greed. Solid. Because if we didn't kill there, that was gonna hurt. I'm a fan of Coconut, honestly. Like I like it probably more than I should. Okay, tiny bit more money. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. I don't know exactly what happened before, but I don't think it was that. We should have time shield, yeah. So this fight should just be very free. Alright, we get a refresh. Yeah, it looks like we're generating more shield than they're dealing. Which is ideal. Also, these assassins literally aren't moving, which is also ideal. Would have enjoyed getting the kill there, but I'm fine to get it this time around. I'm very good at hitting these coins that are on this level to the left. And also I accidentally shot the spear. New Vigor. Yeah. Obviously I just don't want to be adding stuff. And I want to be saving stuff for the shop. Since we should just be able to buy remove as well. Combat on, very solid. Popping column, good healing. Refill buff, maybe. Yep. So one more move and we're in it. Sphere Solid is always actually impressive. Well, not always, but it's actually a very impressive upgrade. Yes, we're versing the good boss. I say the good boss because we have this passive. And the fact that one passive single-handedly destroys one of the second bosses is pretty sweet. Okay, we get in there. Did not mean to clean up the map that fast. But we did. Solid. Gives us a chance to shoot again. Okay. This map. We're just going to be skipping and then... Honestly, I think I'll just be greeting a while. I'll greet a while, yeah. I just want to see how long I want to go getting money. Technically, I have infinite money on this map. So I do need to stop shooting that spear. Oh, the bombs. The bombs might screw my plan. But yeah, I'll see you later. Right, so now that we're back in, I think this is the shot that I wanted to do. And then we just collect all this money on the right-hand side that I made. I didn't go for every single thing because, frankly, that would be very dull. But I went for a lot. Map, yep. Looks like I'm probably going to have to slow down to get the right shot again. Yep, because making sure we go this way is too important. Navigation inflation. Funny, I'd had that one round earlier. Very good. Very good fish shot. The upgraded sphere putting in work. That's impressively solid damage. Do I have stuff to swing or something? That's because it's hitting that 50 pig multiple times. Yeah. None of these really progress the game plan the way I'm looking to do so. Right, looks like we got a decent chunk of money there. Good. Navigation inflation giving us lots of value. Right. Very solid first shot. For the second shot. Pretty sure we're just going to be outpacing this guy. Plus destroy, not attack. Oh, we should be able to destroy something. Actually, I don't think we're going to be able to destroy him. I have a feeling we're going to be killing him first. Very cool. What healing did we have? We got healing, right? Oh, popping block. Yeah, so we're just going to get topped up from, keep topped up from and then... Are we all ready? I could take it, but I'm like 100% not going to. I'm already spending so much on... There's no way it's not Primal Frost. I'm already spending so much every combat that I don't want to spend stuff anymore. Even if I do get high damage from it. We got a ton of money collected there, despite spending 25 to increase max HP. And now we're going to be doing the exact same thing. Except this time we're going to have Pierce. Okay, that first shot... Alright, basic blade makes it so that crits don't actually matter too much. Having a constant refresh on the off turns though is good. It is funny how you can just so easily outscale enemies though. I'm just getting so much more bulk. This is literally the bulk. Yeah, this is literally the bulk game. 206 cash, very nice. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't care about taking the one hit from the puppet. It's not something I care about trying to counter. Like, we should simply win. Also, Paramore of Frost is just going to keep these spawns killed. And of course, navigation inflation is useless in this fight, so I'm not going to be setting up for it. I'm just going to try and hit all the coins on the move, which is going to be impossible because they keep refreshing. But it's very nice that we don't have to deal with the summons whatsoever. It's like we're doomed to keep going down the sides though, which is unfortunate. I would rather shoot down here, but it's the next best. There you go. Yep. Like we just wheeled down this boss because of our ability to completely negate our damage on his big shots if we want. I really didn't care about doing it there, so I didn't. Like, some things matter, and that's just not one of the things that matter. We do have a pretty good bullock setup. There's a lot of stuff we can hit to set ourselves up. How did that not do properly for that? This is why I like having like heavy orbs or big orbs in the deck, for example. Or heavy and big orbs. All that money, all that damage, you are dead. Nice. Still lots of summons left. Let's see what we can get here. Tons of money. I might just take Mountain Mountain now. There's no point in not taking one discussion power. We out heal it so much, we have so much max health, and we have bulk gain. Especially if we can actually hit like a bulk gain orb, which would be nice. Alright, and now we're going to collect some money from navigation inflation. We lost 1 health. That's crazy. Could take a buckload, frankly, but it's not happening. Bit unlucky there. Let's see what we can do. Grants bulk 4 every 4 pegs hit. Just deals no damage though. I like dealing damage personally. Okay. Bit of simple money collected. Oh, that bomb is blocked in now. Yay. Seems like a bug. Since the last time I checked, a peg is not a bomb. I mean, our health is going down, but this is a sacrifice. That's expected. It's funny how some runs you can just there's a bunch of sacrifice and suddenly it gets so much tougher. Because you didn't have proper health regen or you were already losing to negate it. We're not doing anything there. Alright, this one doesn't matter. Technically I do. Primer of Frost as well. Whatever will I do? Damn. Such a shame that these enemies are just so strong, right? There's no way you can counteract their damage. This is what I mean by Round Guard is like such an insane passive. Like, it literally just accounts for so much, it's great. Max HP by 4. Memob's honestly a joke. It got outscaled a long time ago. Was the gold worth it? Definitely not. No, I want balance. I didn't get the alien aliens wrong, which I do agree with, but because I don't have that, I'm not going to go for it. I believe we had another shop down here, which we can get to 100 cash in time for, yeah? Yeah. So we will attempt to do that. We don't have any of the short fuse bomb stuff, so nothing's happening with that. Yeah, it's a time to healing, I guess. I guess we probably want to navigation place and that stuff. But simple, I like it. Very cool. I'm going to avoid that max HP by 4. Yeah. That's because navigation placing gives you a lot of money, but yeah, I'd rather not take any chances. Like, there's still 2 more fights I can get navigation placing value from if I wanted. Pretty good first shot, I'd say. So I don't actually have a single Orbia, which is pretty funny. Oh, I can take Oh My Gob and remove all of the pegs. That sounds pretty fun. Yes. I think I have enough now. 154. It'll be close. That much is true. Yeah, I'm hoping to not do that too much. Good, and that's that. Looks like we're basically there. I'm that crazy. Oh no. It was too crazy. Damn. That was very silly of me. I really shouldn't have, but looks like I'm not punished too bad. Yeah, that was very bad. So unfortunately, the only scaling we actually got throughout the entire run was Revenge Rhyme. But we at least have Honda Scott and Power to even that out a bit. Although we don't technically actually have any healing to counter. Oh, we have Grubby Hand. Grubby Hand's not passive, you notice, until it actually does something. God, why is that? I think that upgrade was lying to me, but it's not going to take it. Well, this fight is going to be a while. Please hold down for the first hit there. We really didn't hit many, like, we started off with ground guard, so I'm not going to complain. But we didn't hit many strong passives later on. Like, in terms of scaling, we're basically relying on not hitting crits, which for this map, it's very easy to do. But, in general, it's not ideal. yeah, you can see this guy's just keep going. That's just how it works out. How much does the 100 pick mana? Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, so getting that last second dumbbell, training weight, just massively boosted our damage output thanks to the Wonder Sculpture Power as well. Popping Corn, getting that Popping Corn to be able to counteract the Wonder Sculpture Power was very nice, but like with this many passives, you expect, I'd say 1 or 2 healing passives. And we do technically have 3, but some of them are just, yeah. But yeah, you can just see Round Guard really just, it was the passive that run. It's just such a strong starting passive, and it's just so good.